Great white sharks are the largest predators prowling our oceans. Getting up close and studying them is one of the most dangerous jobs on the planet, but that doesn't stop a daring group of researchers. They're called the Sharkmen. We'll talk to two of them live in just a minute, but first, here they are in action. It's not your regular fishing trip.
Bait number one.
These guys are catching and releasing great whites off the coast of California.
Holy! Oh my goodness!
We got a shark bit.
Right here, Doc. Clip it, clip it!
No, that cradle up. It's coming up.
It's all in the name of research.
We got it.
Yeah!
Captain Brad, Dr. Domeyer, and the team are the only ones in the world to lift adult great whites out of the water to tag them. How do they do it? Using this cradle system, the sharks are hoisted out of the water, a technique that separates these guys from other researchers. It's key to their success and scrutiny, an unorthodox method that makes the shark accessible and vulnerable.
Hey.
Using cages, decoys, drills, and guts, the Sharkmen tag the sharks.
Need more help on the dorsal.
All in the name of science.
Let him go. Let him go.
There he goes. There he goes. Yeah!
Woo. Joining us now are Sharkmen's expedition leaders Chris Fisher and Captain Brett McBride. Guys,
thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming. I have a 12-year-old son who wants to be you two.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed when I was 12 years old I'd be here right now. It's been an amazing journey on the ocean for
So
sure.
whose idea was this? I mean, most of us want to avoid sharks, not go in, like put our fingers in their gills.
We were working with the science community capturing and releasing other large pelagic fish like big marlin, and one of those researchers happened to be a great white shark researcher as well, and he asked us if we could help him, and we did.
One of the tricks of this, though, is, I mean, in order to study them, you don't want to harm them, and what you're doing by taking them out of the ocean is dangerous to them as well as to you, right?
Yes, yeah, it's dangerous. We do our best to try to, limit any kind of trauma to them.
But we focus on getting the people through it with 10 fingers and 10 toes and getting a good release on the shark, because that's the key. We got to track them to figure out where they go so we can look after them.
So what are you learning? What have you learned so far?
We've been focusing on trying to figure out where they're vulnerable, where are they breeding, where are they giving birth, where are they feeding, and once we solve those mysteries, we can affect policy to look after their future.
So how dangerous is it really?
I think that it's not as dangerous as it looks. I think that our crew is very professional and we're pretty methodical about each thing we do. It's if you don't have anything go too far awry, I think it's fairly safe.
So I know that all sharks aren't man-eaters, but great whites are, right?
They have been known to do that, yeah, mostly probably just a mistake. But I think you don't need to worry about getting bit by sharks. It's like worrying about getting struck by lightning.
Really?
More dangerous to drive down to the beach to go for a swim than to go for a swim.
So you don't feed them first, just to make sure they're nice and full before you have to?
Yeah, no, we just use that to bring them in so we can get our hands on them for research.
So what do you want people who watch this series to come away with?
Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to pour the ocean into people's homes so they have their own relationship with the ocean. They learn to love sharks. We want to demystify the shark because sharks are under attack worldwide, and we need all the people we can focusing on looking after them.
So the whole idea that the sharks are out to get you, we should get over that.
I think so, yeah. We should start working on shark finning and start looking after their future and the balance of the ocean.
Having said it's safe, people have gotten injured.
People get injured doing all kinds of stuff every day.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's safe in the water. Southern California, one of the things people are going to see here, it's covered up in juvenile and baby white sharks. We were catching white sharks 400 yards off the beaches of Malibu and solving the puzzle of the life cycle of the shark when they're young and in their teens, kind of their adolescent years. And they're not bothering anybody there.
Well, we're all going to be watching. Thanks for coming in this morning, guys.
Well,
Thanks for having us.
Sharkmen premieres this Sunday, April 10th on the National Geographic Channel, and you can go to abcnews.com/GMA to see amazing close-up pictures of how the scientists catch and tag the great white sharks.